I am in Gaziantep in Turkey. We are close to the Syrian border. We are about 60 miles away from the city of Aleppo, which faced major damage during the recent wars in Syria. But if you think security is an issue here, I would think again, because life here in Gaziantep is pretty chill. This city is, I think it's like the 6th largest city in Turkey, and it's famous for pretty much one thing. It's food. It's kebabs. Otherwise, it's pretty much a very industrial city. There are a lot of migrants that come here looking for work, and I'm not sure how pretty the city is. I know there's a castle area where we can learn all about the wonders of the great Ottoman Empire. And so that's what we're doing. We're walking towards the castle, and yeah, join me as we go for a little walk in Gaziantep, Turkey. One thing that is clear about Gaziantep is that they don't get too many English speakers in this part of Turkey. When I checked into my hotel last night, the receptionist saw my American passport, and he was like, an American guy in Gaziantep. We don't get too many of your kind over here. But that's all right. They're very friendly. They actually offered to order kebab for me in the middle of the night, but I was stuffed. I unfortunately had to turn them down. But yeah, it's a pretty modern city. I think it does get tourists, but it's mostly tourists from Turkey itself, as well as the rest of the Middle East. But yeah, life is good. The weather's nice, and we're making our way to the castle. We've been walking for about 15 minutes or so, and we come across a statue over there of a horse. But my first impressions of Gaziantep is you get the proper city vibes here. Hustle, bustle, traffic, people doing stuff. Being the 6th largest city in Turkey, I think that's remarkable. I think that if you want to get a real sense of what Turkey is, you got to come here. Because if you end up in like Antalya or Izmir or places like that, you're going to get hassled by people trying to make money off of you. But there's none of that here, at least not in this part. But we are going towards the castle, so we shall see. But yeah, I sort of like it here. We are on our way to the castle, and we have come across a big museum here with prominent Turkish flag features. And so this is the sense that I get out of Gaziantep, is that it is an industrial center of the country and an economic engine. I think in exchange, the local wealthy business people here have built these cultural monuments, which may or may not be propaganda to fit the current political climate here in Turkey. I don't know, maybe I said too much. But if you look at, for instance, the Blue Mosque in Istanbul, which has been renovated, or which is being renovated, there's a wealthy benefactor there that is doing that. And it might be to gain some sort of political favor. I don't know. But I'm not exactly prepared yet to be inundated with Turkish propaganda or potential Turkish propaganda. So we're gonna go on our way to the castle, and we may or may not come back. I'm not exactly sure yet. So this is the cultural center of Gaziantep. It actually reminds me a lot of Erbil in Iraqi Kurdistan, although I'm not allowed to really say that word here in Turkey because of political reasons. It looks pretty cool. I heard there's a lot of nice museums, but some of them have like, super Ottoman propaganda, which, whatever, it's cool. Just don't tell the Armenians, right? Yeah, castle up there. See, I heard that in order to get up to the castle, you have to go through the propaganda. We may just do that. I didn't climb the castle in Erbil just because it was so hot, but the weather here is pretty good. And it's a charming little place, isn't it, here in Gaziantep? Very nice. Merhaba.
Merhaba, merhaba kardeş.
Ooh. So yeah, Gaziantep, very, very charming. I have decided to forego the castle experience as much as I really wanted to do it. I'm making my way towards a museum that I heard is world-renowned and world-class. It's the Mosaic Museum. And so we're gonna look at some mosaics as much as I wanted to learn about how the Ottoman Empire actually won World War I, you know. Maybe we'll drink some chai. I forgot my cigarettes though. But yeah, we'll sit down for some chai and then we'll go to the Mosaic Museum. So we got a new subscriber here and we're drinking chai here in Gaziantep. And there's a baklava place over there that was recommended. Baklava, kebab, yeah. Chai. Chai, yeah.
Çay demlik.
This is where the magic happens, the chai.
Yeah.
Gaziantep Spor, football.
Ya onu da çek ya.
Yeah. It's a local football club
Ben de
here.
çek.
Yeah.
Hazıra kalsın. Aynen.
Very nice. Very nice.
Tarihi her.
Yeah. So very nice people here in Gaziantep. Let's take a look at the scenes here as we make our way to the Mosaic Museum. But yeah, it was a pretty chill time there. And one of the guys, he lived in Germany for his whole life, so we were talking in English. Actually, his English was quite good. And he was saying it's about $150 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment here in Gaziantep. We're on our way to the museum, and I also learned that the road that the museum is on, and this is very interesting, was the main road that led to China for the Silk Road. So it's very nice. Merhaba. And so, yeah, it's see, you got to get away from like the center of the city. What I also learned too was apparently people are pretty open with their political views and stuff, and so, you know, talk all you want, I guess, but it's not like I have any like political leanings here in Turkey. It's more, you know, the whole, you know, equality for everyone, I guess. No good town in the Middle East is complete without a over-the-top mall. I mean, this mall is probably nicer than anything you see in the U.S. We're walking this is probably right along the main corridor, the main thoroughfare here in Gaziantep. And some people are dressed fashionably. Yeah, life here is surprisingly decent. I think Trabzon, the city by the Black Sea where we were, is more gritty actually. The location is like very nice, right by the ocean, but the vibes is very urban, very, you know, almost blue collar, really industrial. And there's a lot of industry here too, but people seem more laid back, maybe even a little more cosmopolitan here. So very nice. So we are approaching this road here, and I think if we go this way or this way, I gotta check, we will hit the mosaics. But I think over there is the older town in Gaziantep. It looks older, right? But it looks nice. There's 2 mosques over there. That doesn't look nice, obviously, but out there in the distance. Yeah, I think we're getting closer. So, see you guys soon. We came from that direction over there. The Mosaic Museum is one of these buildings over here. This was the main Silk Road that led all the way to China. And Gaziantep is where famous explorers like Marco Polo came. And a lot of people believe that this is where he picked up pizza because they do a bread with minced meat on top. You know, it's possible Marco Polo saw that and he added cheese and tomatoes to it. We do know that Marco Polo brought pasta back from China, and this is the road he took all the way back to Europe. I think China's this way. This is the Mosaic Museum. This is a serious museum. I was expecting like a little room or something, or like, you know, a little house, but no, this is like people come here from all over the world to see the mosaics. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Unfortunately, there's no recording inside, and that's a shame because this is one of the most remarkable things I've ever seen. The mosaics here are close to 2,000 years old, and they are so well preserved. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys, but yeah, come to Gaziantep, I guess.